Okay, so we're diving deep today into the SHASHIBO.
This shape-shifting box.
Yeah. Have you seen this thing?
I have. I've actually played around with one.
Really?
Ah.
Okay, cool. Well, good. I've been looking at all this stuff, like all
Yeah.
these reviews and like descriptions of it and trying to figure out like what's the big deal?
Right.
Is it just another like, fidget toy?
Yeah, I think when people first see it, they kind of think, oh, it's just a cube, you know?
Right.
But it's really how it transforms is what sets it apart.
Okay, so what is it about this cube that like makes it more than just a puzzle?
So it's all in like the construction of it. It's basically, imagine like a cube, but it's made up of all these smaller triangular prisms, and they're all held together by these really powerful tiny little magnets, neodymium magnets. And so that unique design is what allows it to like fold and unfold into over 70 different shapes.
70 shapes? Yes.
Wow. That's a lot of shapes.
Okay, but I mean, is that really that different from like like those magnetic building blocks we had as kids?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar in the sense of like using magnets, but this is like a whole other level because it's not just about building. It's really about the way that it like kind of seamlessly morphs from one shape to another. And it's, the clicks of the magnets and like the patterns on the tiles. It's a very like tactile and visually engaging.
I could see why people in these reviews are saying it's like mesmerizing or addictive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like it seems like something that would appeal to both kids and adults.
Yeah. And I think it taps into this desire for like both creative play and mental stimulation. So for kids, they love that open-endedness. Like they can just kind of build whatever they imagine,
Yeah.
And for adults, I think it becomes more of a stress reliever, like a way to kind of unwind. But also it's challenging their spatial reasoning skills.
Okay, so can we talk about spatial reasoning for a second?
Yeah.
I feel like some people might not really know what that means.
Yeah, so spatial reasoning is basically the ability to like visualize and manipulate objects in your mind. So like see how things fit together in 3 dimensions. Okay. It's like having a mental map.
Okay.
And that's really crucial for everyday things like, packing a suitcase efficiently or understanding a blueprint.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So like how does playing with the SHASHIBO help you develop that?
So by constantly kind of like manipulating this cube and like transforming it into different shapes, you're basically like training your brain to like see those spatial relationships.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a workout for your mental map.
So it's like good for STEM learning.
And this is where I think it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Especially like with, STEM learning being such a big focus these days.
So STEM, that's like science technology.
Yeah, science, technology, engineering, and math.
Engineering and math, okay.
Which are becoming increasingly important skills. Right. In today's world, and the SHASHIBO like kind of cleverly embeds these skills into this like really fun and engaging toy.
So it's like sneaking in the vegetables.
Exactly. Yeah. You're learning about geometry, you're problem solving. You're working on your spatial reasoning without even realizing it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've been watching all these YouTube videos of people like creating all this crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
With the SHASHIBO. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And I think those videos only scratch the surface.
Really?
Yeah. Because like imagine combining multiple SHASHIBOs.
Oh, wow.
Then you can like really get into the complexity and the creativity like explodes. You can build larger structures. You can do more intricate patterns. You can even create like stop motion animations.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So the company behind this is Fun and Motion Toys. And they talk a lot on their website about how their mission is to create like these engaging and educational toys.
Yeah.
And it seems like the SHASHIBO kind of like perfectly.
Absolutely. I think they're not just making toys, they're creating tools for like exploration, learning, imagination.
Yeah.
And that kind of brings us back to you. Like, what possibilities excite you the most about this?
Well, I think you sold me on it, I got to say.
Yeah.
When I first started looking at this, I thought, it's just another, puzzle toy. Right. But it's really got me thinking about like all the different things you can do with it.
Right.
And the fact that it's, it can help with STEM and stuff. That's
absolutely
really cool.
Yeah.
So for all of you listening out there, if you're looking for something that's more than just a toy, like something that can like spark your creativity and get you thinking and challenge you and even teach you a thing or two. I think this Shishibo is definitely
Yeah.
worth checking out.
I agree.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll discover a shape that like hasn't even been found yet.
Definitely.
All right, well, thanks for joining me for this deep dive.
My pleasure.
I'll see you next time.
Sounds good.